Have you ever done a podcast before?
Yeah, I've done a couple of them
Oh yeah.
in my day.
Were they video pods or was it in person?
No, I've only done them in person.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah. Here we go, guys. We're back for another episode of Canadian Talk. Today we've got stand-up comedian Brad on, currently working in Edmonton. I'm not sure where you're from, but doesn't matter right now. You can find him on Instagram at IHateBrad.
Yes.
Um, yeah, you're a stand-up comedian. I know you through I guess a mutual connection, Jarvis Zawatsky, from back in the day. I knew him a little bit when he did stand up in Saskatoon. Then he moved to kind of more where you are.
Oh, that's
Um,
how you heard about me, old Jarvis.
exactly, exactly.
What an
But
amazing
it's
guy.
not Jarvis's doing. I went and I looked at your Instagram and your clips, your stand up was really good. So I was like, got to get this guy on the show. Canadian boy. Are you originally from Canada? Where are you from?
Yes, I'm originally from Edmonton.
Oh, cool.
I
Um,
never leave.
so um, you said you've done some other. Oh, do you have any websites or anything outside of Instagram that you'd like to plug at the beginning of the show?
No, I just use Instagram. It's too much.
Yeah,
Using all the social medias, I can't handle it.
yeah, I feel you on that one. It starts to get overwhelming. Like each time I do a clip or a new episode, and I'm like, okay, now I've got to post it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, fucking YouTube Shorts, whatever else, Twitter. It's like, okay, enough already. Like,
Yeah,
you know
there's
what I'm
only
saying?
so many things I want to be looking at on my phone in a day. I'm already crazy addicted to this thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I try to limit it as much as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for coming on the show today, man. Yeah, that's that. So we were talking about podcasts and which podcasts you'd been on in the past and stuff like that. Um, you said you've only done in person, so this is your first video podcast. It is a little bit lame to do video podcasts. Honestly, it's not the same energy as in person. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but so what pods have you been on?
Oh, just, my friends around the city.
Okay, what are they called?
Or, been on Confused as Usual with Sam Bain. It's an amazing
Cool.
show.
Okay.
Uh, I used to have a podcast back in the old days.
No way. What was it called? What happened?
I had a one called Your Parents Watched This with my friend Kian, and we would watch old movies that
Oh
of
yeah.
our parents' generation that were like popular during then, and we would tell jokes about how it ruined our parents.
Okay. Yeah.
Very fun.
And what made
Uh,
you stop it?
we just got sick of it eventually.
Yeah, well,
Wasn't
I
really
think that
something.
happens with. I don't mean to call your podcast idea gimmicky. I do think it's a cool name and stuff like that, but I do feel like people with gimmicky podcasts where it's like, okay, we got to do this thing. We got to like watch old movies, or we got to like fucking what's another kind of a gimmick like we got to eat food. So this is the cheeseburger podcast. We eat cheeseburger and we talk. Like I find the gimmicky ones are the ones that always end up kind of falling out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. It was just too much. I don't even really like movies, so that was
There
one
you
of the
go.
gags on the show is that I
Yeah.
didn't even really like watching movies. So yeah, it got old, but
Yeah, that
yeah,
might not be a great idea if you don't like movies, that's for sure. So you're like a pretty calm, relaxed guy. Are you on fucking pills or what?
no, I'm
No,
just that's how I am.
you're just a very relaxed guy. Have you always been kind of this aloof, or did comedy get you like super more relaxed?
Well, that's a great question. I think that I've always been like this,
Yeah.
but
Were you good at like
I've been
presentations? Sorry to interrupt.
identified.
Were you good at like presentations in high school, or like have you always been good in front of a crowd?
No, I was terrified of uh, I used to just be scared of like everyone all the time, and kind of still have that a little bit, but obviously it's gone down since I've been doing stand up forever. But yeah, no, I would have like crazy panic attacks doing presentations and the first like maybe 2 years of doing stand up.
Wow. I wonder why. Hey, like what makes you afraid of people?
Uh, well, I don't know. I would have to go to therapy to find that out, probably.
Hey, you're here. No, I'm just kidding. Um, so so pretty much your life just consists of stand up then, or what kind of other stuff do you like to do?
Yeah, I just kind of do stand up. I got my little hobbies as well that I like to do every once in a while. But
What are some of your hobbies?
well, I like to read a nice book. Eh? I like to, whatever.
You're still
Watch a
reading.
little
You're
bit
still
of
reading books
TV
in
shows.
the era of audiobook.
Dude, yes, I can't pay attention to audiobooks at all.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
interesting.
even. I have trouble. I can only listen to stuff if I'm like driving a car.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
Other than that, I'm not catching anything.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you're putting on this persona where it's like you have no control over anything and it's just like life is the way it is and then you're stuck in this body that's just like god damn it. I can't even fucking listen to it. What am I going to do? Like it's like you're kind of implying that like you're in this stuck situation where you don't have control. I imagine, do you believe in free will?
Do I believe in free will? Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's sick. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Okay. Okay. So, have you ever worked with Jarvis? Like done some gigs with him or anything like that?
Mr. Zawatsky, yes, we work together. Oh, well, we work together all the time at this amazing comedy club in Calgary called the Comedy Cave. It's my favorite club to do in the country.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah,
What do you like so much about it? Does it have like a nice green room or just like good crowds or
it has no green room, and the crowds, for me at least, are always very small. But what I like about it is that there's no pressure at all in the room. Like it attracts these people who are like very down to hear whatever you have to say, and they don't get scared too much. And also, the other thing I like about it is that you can kind like they just kind of are very loose there. Like the rules are very loose. They let you kind of do what you want as long as you can make the show good.
oh yeah.
And so I feel you feel very free at that place.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that is my favorite thing about a comedy club too. It's weird how the feel of a place matters so much for the comedy. Um, so like in your day to days, you said you got some hobbies, stuff like that. Are you trying to like make all your money from comedy, or do you have like a day job that you do or anything like that?
No, I don't have a day job right now. I'm trying to get rich off Canadian comedy at the moment.
Well, good luck doing that, man. That's pretty hard to do. It's
It's,
not a big enough market, I feel like, you know.
it's sort of impossible, yes.
Yeah, yeah. From some of the guys over the years, some of the big comedians that I've interviewed that are from Canada, they just inevitably, eventually, they have no choice but to go to the U.S. if they want to really support a family with comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like maybe you
that's what
can make it
everyone's
as a
said. Yeah.
solo bachelor, but if you want to support a family, it's like you got to upgrade a little bit because I mean, well, I know one guy, but he is like brown kind of, so he draws big crowds of like East Indians and Pakistanis and stuff like that. So right now, I think you can make more money in Canada as a brown comedian than you can as a white comedian. I feel like they just want us white guys to just shut up, you know, and they don't want us. Everybody's against us. I feel like, you know.
Well, I didn't know this was a racial podcast.
Oh, for sure it is, dude. This is pure racism. No,
That's amazing. Well, no, everyone says that about Canada, but I don't. I think it's BS. I think everyone's talking out of their damn ass. And I think everyone complains about our beautiful country too much. Some of these guys, they're making, 80 grand a year, 100 grand a year, and they're just blowing it on, you know, they're just blowing it.
Oh
It's not
yeah.
that you can't make money. It's that,
Yeah.
like,
It's like
you
no,
have to
you can make
grow up at
money.
some point.
Yeah, it's like yeah, you can make money. You just don't know how to spend it. You just worked for a year to buy an F-150, like
Yeah.
Jack. You know what I'm saying? Like don't
So,
blame the country for you making a dumb decision to finance a truck for 50 grand more than it's worth.
yeah. And I'm probably wrong and stuff, but I just like Canada. So I'm just going to ride out Canada for as long as I can.
Hey
I
dude,
don't want to go to the States. It
yeah,
sucks.
we're in the
It's so
same boat then,
stressful.
man. I'm going to be riding out Canada too. Obviously, I branded my podcast around it. Hey, is there a chance you can tip your phone up just a tad? I'm getting you cut off right here.
What the hell? It looks
Oh,
different on
wrong way. Now I got
my.
you to here.
Oh, alas.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think of that?
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah,
It's amazing.
there we go, man. So how long you been doing stand up?
I've been doing stand up for 8 years. I just hit eight
Wow.
years.
Wow, so you started when you were like a kid then, 18, eh? Oh.
17, I started at.
That's amazing. You were able to like go work at these places. I guess not all comedy clubs have an age limit of 18 or whatever, or 19, right? Because drinking age in Canada is 19, isn't it?
In Alberta, it's 18.
Yeah, exactly, right? So you were able to do the comedy and not be of age, hey?
Well,
Or you consider it because you started doing like open mics, so that probably wasn't at a pub, hey?
no, like the main comedy club in Edmonton that I started at their open mic, it's like a restaurant technically, so you can go in at 16. But then I was a nasty little boy at the time, so I got a fake ID, and then I would go and do
Word,
like bar shows and stuff
word.
with that.
Nice.
And it was awesome. It was like so not believable at all, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you seem like a
I
bit
was
of a
like
contrarian. Like it seems like
bald and
because your dad's a cop,
6'2".
you like to break the rules a little bit.
Well, I think when you're a teenager and you grow up with a cop for a dad, you do have a little phase of acting out, I think, a little bit. But I didn't use it to do anything bad, really. I just used it to go to open mic comedy. So it was
Yeah.
like maybe the most loserish fake ID story in history.
Yeah, fair enough. My first, because I'm a gambler, so my first loser fake ID story is on my birthday. Well, I started before my birthday, but I used to use a fake ID to get into the casino to play poker. So that's what I
Okay.
did for the first time with my fake ID. But you know what I did
Damn.
was I didn't use an actual full fledged fake ID. I had a little workaround. So I had like a paper. I don't know if it was like a registration for a car or it was something like that. And because I had my license, I was 17 or whatever, and I just changed the date on the registration. And when I'd go to the casino, if they would ever ask, I'd be like, hey, I don't have my ID. I just have my registration for my car,
Hmm.
and I'd show them my birthday on there because I think my birthday was on there, and I changed it on there, and I
Wow.
made my own fake ID.
That's awesome.
It worked
That's
lots of times.
ingenuity.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so do you think that you're gonna do stand up for your whole life? Like you've been doing it for 8 years now. Are you like, if I don't do this, I'm fucking done ski? Or do you still love stand up comedy?
Yes, I still love stand up. I think that if I stop loving it ever, I won't do it, is what I think in my head,
What's your backup
but I
plan?
have no idea. I do not have one. So
You'll just go
I
live in
might
your dad's garage and just make him mad and cook meth in there.
yeah. Well, my backup plan, yeah, maybe cooking meth, maybe I don't know. We'd have to see what I end up doing.
Oh yeah, cool, cool.
Otherwise, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So, do you have like a favorite podcast or anything that you watch?
A favorite podcast, eh? Let me see. What do I listen to when I'm driving my little car around? Um, Damn it, what do I listen to? I love my friend Jordan has a very funny podcast called The Chrome Boys,
Okay.
and it's very funny. It's very offensive. I like to listen to that and laugh in the car sometimes.
Is he a comedian or is he just kind of like a tradesman or what is he? What is he?
He's a comedian. Yeah, he's really funny.
Okay. And that was the Chrome Boys with Jared, hey, or what's his name?
Jordan,
Jordan.
you would
Cool.
probably love it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah,
It's it's very racial.
yeah. Oh, now you already got me labeled as the racial guy. So you don't really listen to any mainstream podcasts. You mostly stick to your local community, that kind of a thing. Your boys. That's pretty cool, dude.
Dude, I don't know. Like, ever since Come Town ended, I don't want to listen to any
Oh
comedy
yeah,
podcasts really too
hometown.
much.
Who?
They're all too serious. I hate them. And then,
Yeah,
like I like to listen to like, I'm more of I like an audiobook in the car kind of thing,
yeah.
or if I'm like, curious about a specific thing, I'll listen to a podcast about it sometimes. You know what I like is Revolutions.
Oh, like
That's
history.
a great podcast. Yes. Revolutions. The guy talks about all the different revolutions in history. That's an amazing one, but you got to be careful how much you listen to it. You start thinking of yourself as a mover and a shaker.
Yeah, you want to get out there and start taking part in protests and shit and
Yeah,
defund
you
the
listen to enough of
police.
that, you start thinking you're going to overthrow the Carney regime.
Overthrow the Carney regime. I like that.
Uh,
So, I imagine if you like local podcasts, you're probably going to say a lot of the same for stand up. Like, do you have a comedy? Well, we'll start. We'll get to the inspiration thing, but just like, what about a favorite comedian? Do you have a favorite comedian?
Dude, I can't have it get out that I like local podcasts too. So I take that back unequivocally.
Who made
Um,
Come Town again? I forget who fucking did Come Town. Wasn't it? Was it that skinny Canadian guy? No.
No, it was New York people. It was Adam Friedland
Oh,
and Nick
Friedland.
Mullen and Stavros. They got an amazing, the Adam Friedland show I'll watch on YouTube. It's amazing.
It's been pretty
But
good.
my favorite comedian is Rory Scovel. I think he's amazing. At least right now, I
Hmm.
love him so much.
Yep, I'm with you on that one, dude. I like him. He's just very liberal.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a fan of the liberal elite. I find.
Fair enough.
But I like all sorts of different stuff. I just love comedy. So anyone who, when you watch them, you feel like they also love comedy, I feel like I like them.
For sure. Can you like what specifically do you like about comedy? What does comedy mean to you?
Um, I just like that you can. I don't know. I like thinking of stuff and getting a laugh about it. I just like, I just think it's amazing to tell a joke that gets a big laugh.
So you like making people laugh.
Yeah. And what I like about it in other people is I like when they can do it in a way that I can't do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cuz there's so
Like,
many different ways you can do it, hey. Isn't it? It's kind
yeah,
of beautiful in that way.
yeah, yeah. There's all sorts of different types of guys out there, and I like all of them.
Yeah. For sure, man. Well, that's awesome. Um what do you think so like if you had to try to put your finger on it and I know it's hard just on the spot, but like you're 25, whatever, but you're starting to get a little bit older. What was it that made you take the plunge? Like, what was it that inspired you to not be like, hey, I'm going to go be a fucking electrician or a cop? I'm going to be a comedian. What was it that inspired you?
I just always wanted to do it, like since I found out about stand up. Like when I was a kid, my mom would get Jim Gaffigan albums from the library, and we'd listen to it in the car. And I didn't know the about stand up at all. And then once I heard that, I was like, God damn, you can just like make a living from writing jokes. And then, but I thought Jim Gaffigan was like the only comedian in the world. And so I was like, well, surely I can't do it. You know what I mean? But then she got like Mitch Hedberg and then like, who's the, like the blue collar comedy tour also. And then I found out there was,
Foxworthy.
yeah, and then I found out there was other comedians. And then, so I was like, I started like kind of writing my own jokes. And then, but I didn't know it existed in Canada at all. And then I forget who like told me. I think I think I was like 15 in the woods with a bunch of guys, and
Okay.
then one of them, and I was talking about how I wanted to do stand up, and then one guy was like, "Did you know we have a comedy club?" And then that sort of opened my mind up.
Oh yeah. That's awesome, man. Um, Let me ask you this. Uh, what's your like what's your process for writing?
Um, Same as anybody else's, you know what I mean? I just get mad at myself that I haven't written a new joke, and then I just get madder and madder until I think of one.
So guilt is your fuel.
Yes, I run on guilt. I think that's important. As a man, I think it's important to have a strong sense of guilt in everything you do.
Yeah. Oh shit. That is funny. So did this is going to be out of left field, but I feel like I'm still trying to find the explanation for your aloofness. Did you start smoking weed when you were like 17 or what?
When I was a boy, I took a couple of dabbles in that.
Devil's lettuce.
Yes, but I don't do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't do anything now.
That's cool, man. You're
100%
Crystalia.
sober. I'm only no, I'm not Crystalia. I'm
Yeah.
attracted to women of age, but I only am on caffeine now, and I drink so much caffeine that I feel like I shouldn't be like this, but I am.
Oh, fair enough. You've over caffeinated yourself. Got it.
That could be it.
Yeah. Dude, why are you wearing glasses?
For my eyes.
Why don't you get LASIK? It seems like because you're just
Well,
like
I don't have any money.
really, but that's crazy because you don't seem too worried about money because you're not like oh because you seem so motivated to be a comedian and the natural obviousness of that is that okay I'm going to be poor for a long time so I assumed that your
Yeah.
family had money you know
No.
and now I'm just trying to it seems like you have intrinsic white privilege whether you have money or not you're just like I'll be fine I'll get money from somewhere you know I'll just wear
Well,
glasses every day and do the most annoying thing every day, take contacts in and out just because I can't get $1,000 for LASIK.
I probably could save $1,000, but I think that the trade-off in life that you have to make is that if you want to be a guy who doesn't care about money, you have to accept that you're never going to have it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
I just have done that.
That's very wise. I like
This
it.
ain't my first rodeo,
Yeah.
but also I don't want to get LASIK. That seems crazy to me. I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
like contacts. I
Another
don't like
thing that you're scared of,
eye
hey?
stuff. Yeah, eye stuff freaks me out.
Yeah, dude.
I
No,
just
I totally understand. I totally understand.
I don't mind
Sometimes,
having
whenever I
glasses
meet people
at
with
all.
glasses, they usually are like, "Oh, I can't get LASIK because I have astigmatism or some sort of a weird thing that stops it." But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't. I only asked because I couldn't deal with glasses. Like, I'd be so annoyed by it. Like,
Really?
yeah, I got too much stuff to do, man. I'm too busy managing all my addictions, so I don't have time to be putting glasses on and off and shit, or whatever else.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm an ad.
I kind of like these things
Yeah,
where
they're like a part of your personality. Hey, I guess Rory Scovel also wears glasses, doesn't he?
that I don't know,
Okay,
but I do. I don't mind having them. They help me see. It's amazing.
fair enough. Fair enough. Um, do you have any pets?
I had a dog growing up as a boy, but I don't anymore, unfortunately.
Okay. What kind of dog did you have?
We had like a mini, like a little poodle.
Oh yeah. Like an actual
Yeah.
poodle, or was it crossed with something?
I don't really know, but he was awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you so you like dogs more than cats? You ever never had a cat?
Dude, yes. I used to be scared of cats as a kid because my grandpa had a cat and it just hated me. I don't know. I must have done something, but I can't remember. But it hated me and it like zinged me in the neck one time. And so
Ooh.
I thought that me and cats were natural enemies for like, a long time. But as I get older, I'm starting to appreciate the vibe cats bring. Uh,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
seem like you'd be a cat guy.
yeah, yeah, I get that every once in a while.
Yeah,
But no, I'm more of a dog man myself. I feel like I like having an enthusiastic friend.
for sure.
So many of my friends are guys like me, so I feel like I
Really?
get my cat fix out of humans.
Yeah, I guess so.
A
Hey,
lot of my
probably.
friends are kind of shifty-eyed,
Yeah.
non-enthusiastic guys.
Yeah. Oh man. So do you like the Oilers or
Dude, of course I like the Oilers.
yeah? Do you ever
Fuck,
go to
I'm
games
loyal.
or
No, I don't go to the games. It's so expensive.
oh, is it? Yeah, I guess so because they're doing pretty good these days. So I imagine tickets are. It used to be cheap to go to Oilers games, man. Like before the McDavid era, it was actually very
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we'd go and sit in the nosebleeds sometimes. But the problem with the nosebleeds is it's also it gets crazy, or it used to get crazy anyway. I don't know
Yeah,
how it
like
is
dudes
now,
fighting
but
and shit.
yeah, it used to just be like these fucking like crazy hammered guys, and
Yeah.
they'd be fighting each other or
Yeah.
getting in fights with their wife in the nosebleeds. And my dad, as a cop, like hates drunkenness. So eventually, he was like, "We're just never going to the nosebleeds ever again."
Yeah, he
'Cause
probably felt like he was at work, you know. Got to deal with these belligerent people.
I think so, and I think he thought I was gonna
Be
think it
like
was
them.
cool,
Think it was
which I
cool.
did.
Yeah, exactly. Which you
I
did.
did think it was awesome. As a child, I was like, fuck, there's nothing cooler than drinking like 30 Budweisers and telling your wife to stop saying Alish Hemsky sucks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the way. Like, I mean, now that you're nice and clean and sober, that's the way you get there. Really, is you got to go through the phases of doing those things that you probably shouldn't do. You know, but I think it takes a good parent to let you do those things to get it out of your
Dude,
system. You know.
yeah, they did not like my phase, but I moved out like as soon as I could, and then I went crazy, you know, for a while. But I wasn't even like a fun, cool nosebleeds at the Oilers game style drunk. I was like a pathetic drunk, like so. It was only a matter of time before I stopped drinking. I would just, I was just the style of drunk where I would like get hammered and then ruin the party by making everything sad. Like everything I said was just sad and pathetic.
Oh fuck, dude. I feel you on that one. For some reason, I handle alcohol very well. It's a strange thing. Like I can drink as much as possible, and I don't get drunk. Like, are you? I'm British. What's
Hmm.
your ethnicity?
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. Hey.
Yes.
Oh shit. Very cool, dude. So you're one of
Yeah.
those people who are in denial about calling themselves Russian, then?
Yeah, man. No,
No,
man.
I'm just
That's
kidding. It's a
I'm
tough
gonna
topic,
kill
hey?
Putin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Putin
Yeah.
with my bare hands. And
Fuck yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I guess we're probably Russian. I don't know. But this is what I will say though is I've never met a Russian who is as short and as round as my family is.
Oh yeah.
So I think that there may be a genetic difference there
Oh, there's got to
because
be, dude. Yeah.
Every Russian guy I know, beautiful Adonis looking fucker. Everyone in my family, like maybe 5'2", completely round, good, hardy, stocky, Ukrainian, Albertan
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Fair enough. You almost look
So
Irish.
that's a huge compliment. Thank you.
Hey, oh, hey, there you go. For sure.
They're the top whites.
Yeah.
And yes, so
Okay.
but I love being Ukrainian. It's amazing. I love pierogies. I love,
Sausage.
uh, yeah.
Yeah.
What I think is awesome about Ukrainians, like being Ukrainian, is that at some point, if you live in a city, you will realize that Ukrainians have one of the worst cuisines of any culture, and you have to accept that. And it's very hard.
Yeah. British
Yeah.
cuisine is pretty bad too, though.
Well, yes, but I don't count that as a culture or a cuisine, actually.
Oh shit.
But I mean, you go to like fuck, you eat dim sum once, and you're like, they're just doing everything better. You know what I mean? Like pierogies are nothing compared to a dumpling, and that's a
Yeah.
hard realization.
Fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Well, you know what? I wanted to circle back around to your writing process. I know you kind of gave me a funny comedy answer where you're just like, oh, just like anybody else, and then the guilt thing. But I am curious, what type of what kind of gets you in the headspace? Because if you don't do any substances, hey, so like, what other type? Just coffee? Like, tell me a little bit more about the details of what you do to write some of the good stuff that you write.
Honestly, it's kind of just a routine at this point. Like, I just wake up and drink a coffee, and then do whatever I want all day. And usually, whatever I want involves writing jokes. And also, I still go to like as many open mics as I possibly can, just because I believe in that still. And so, like, a lot of it is like going to an open mic and like um, not wanting to do stuff everyone's heard.
Hmm.
So that is like a big help for writing new stuff.
Oh yeah. So do you think you'll ever go down and try to be on Kill Tony or any of these shows that really give comedians a quite a good bump? Or you're just gonna do you like traveling or
Yeah, I like traveling. I'm not against going to Austin and trying to do Kill Tony. I would love to get on there. I think it would
because
be amazing. I
yeah,
don't know if they would. I don't know if.
you're an 8 year comedian, man. Remember, because that show isn't an actual bucket pull show. Like if you go down there as an 8 year comedian, you will get on within the trip. Like you can go there for probably a few weeks or just a week, and if you talk to the right person with 8 years in comedy, you'll get on real quick. Um,
I don't know. Like I don't know really. Like I'm not like champing at the bit to go do it. Like I don't know. Austin scares me, and signing up for that show scares me. I think that people don't talk enough about how that must be like the scariest thing in the fucking world to do as a comedian.
yeah,
Like if you bomb on that show,
your
that's
career's
who
over.
you are forever to everybody now, you
Yep,
know? And
yep.
I bomb. I still bomb. So
Yeah, I mean, but it's just you're a Mitch Hedberg guy, so I just feel like you should be able to put a pretty banger minute out there. It is annoying to have to represent yourself as a comedian with just 1 minute of material, and then have the best roasters in the world come after you. But you know,
the best roasters in the world, yes.
yeah,
I've shaken my boots when I think of what David Lucas might say about me.
yeah, no doubt. Oh man, what was it the other week on last week's Kill Tony? David
This
Lucas.
motherfucker looked like the Riddler, he would say.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr. Yeah, he might say that. Yeah, Jimmy Carr was on last week's Kill Tony, and Jimmy Carr is a pretty good back and forth roaster, but David Lucas just went to town on him, and it was pretty rough.
Dude, maybe I should watch the David Lucas Jimmy Carr
Yeah,
Clash of the Titans.
yeah, dude, go check out that episode. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'd
Uh,
love to see a guy in a suit and a guy hitting a vape just go at each other,
yeah,
mental style.
yeah. No, it was a good episode. So you haven't done much. other in your life than comedy? Hey, but like growing up or, in your little career of life there, what are some of the shitty day jobs you've had? I like to ask people that. I'm curious what kind of shitty jobs you've had.
Well, I worked at McDonald's
Oh, hell yeah.
as a teenager, and then I worked at Christ. I did skip the dishes for a while,
Oh, yeah. My
which
buddy
sounds.
invented that company.
Your friend invented that?
My buddy Max, he's one of 20 of the original founders of Skip the Dishes. He's doing well now. He sold his part of it for a
What
good
the
amount of
hell?
money, not not tens of millions, but a good amount of money because he bought out because it was, as it was growing, it was becoming a lot of work and who knows what else. But so he bought out,
That's
probably a bad decision,
crazy.
but he helped my buddy Max started Skip the Dishes.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I grew up
I've
with him. He was
never heard of it.
my neighbor
Wow.
growing up. We were best friends.
And he's like a rich guy now, eh?
Now he's a rich guy. Hey, I'm a rich guy too.
You're rich.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I was a professional poker player when I was young in engineering school, and
What
I
the
bought
fuck?
dude, Canadian immigration. I bought a bunch of houses with my winnings from poker and like near universities, and now I rent houses to university students. I consider myself a glorified like
Wow.
fraternity leader because like all my
You're
houses.
a landlord guy. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So I do that.
Dude, why do you have a Canadian comedy podcast? That's
Because
crazy.
because I love comedy, man. I love meeting people. I have great respect for comedians, especially people like you and people who are out there and they're like they put money second and they put like
Mm,
making people's lives better first. That's what I see comedians as, and it's a very altruistic profession. As much as people like to a lot of people think comedians are narcissistic, and I really don't think that that's the case. I feel like comedy is turning narcissism into a positive for all the people
interesting.
around you, and so it's like you're taking lemons and you're really making lemonade with comedy,
Mm,
and I think that's the ultimately the source of my admiration for comedians.
that's so wild. I don't think I've ever met a guy who's an engineer and professional poker player and a property owner.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I do a lot of shit, but the reality is I do nothing. Like my days are filled just like yours. I basically sit around and do nothing. Like being a landlord is actually really easy.
Mm, yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
What I've heard on all my liberal group chats that
Yeah, they hate
it's
us.
a
The liberals
significant
hate the
job.
landlords. They think that we're middlemen like parasites.
Yes, they do think that.
Yeah, yeah. I've been dressed down. I've had a few liberal females on my pod recently. I've been trying to get a few of the kind of crazy leftists on, like not like you, like a good moderate liberal. Like I've had some crazy leftists on, and they've definitely dressed me down and given me a good series of putting me in my place.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you debate them on your podcast?
Sometimes I'm not a debater by any means. But I do like to debate a little bit. But I've only done a few, and I've found myself in some tough spots. Like I don't know if you maybe had a peek at some of my stuff. Like my most recent one that I did with this girl named Chelsea Gods. She's very popular, but she's this kind of wild lady. And the Charlie Kirk thing happened, and I was like, okay, what can I do to make myself feel better about this? Okay, let's find the most obscene person I can find online who like does something they shouldn't to do with the Charlie Kirk thing. Like I tried to get some people on who were like making T-shirts, like they were making T-shirts with like his neck exploding, and like I tried to get some of them on, they wouldn't
What
come
the
on.
hell?
And then I found this,
Imagine wearing that shirt. That's so funny.
yeah, and then I found this lady who made a video kind of mocking Erica Kirk, and she made it like day after Charlie Kirk's death, like not the day after his death, the day after she made that little speech, like when she first came out and talked for the first time after the assassination or whatever. And then she made a video mocking her, and I was like, okay, let's get this girl on and let's see if
Mm,
I can put her in her place a little bit. And it went all right. It was one of my most viewed episodes ever, but I found I had a tough time talking to her because she really was hard to talk to. She wouldn't take turns. She wouldn't have a proper discussion. She just kind of likes to scream at people. So I was like, shit, maybe it's not worth my time to talk to those kind of people, but also it's kind of fun and it gets views. So I don't know, man. Did you see any of the
Interesting.
episode or any of the clips on Insta? What did you think about that?
Well, I watched a bunch of your clips, but I don't know if I watched hers.
Oh yeah.
I might have went through your clips before she was on or something,
Oh yeah.
because I don't think I saw
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
any women yelling at you on your
Fair enough.
Instagram there.
Yeah, go check it out. But I'll tell you ahead of time. It's hard to watch because yeah,
Interesting.
she's a little
But
bit
it's the
unhinged.
most viewed one.
Say that
But it's
again. Sorry.
hard. But it's the most viewed, but it's hard to watch.
Yeah, it's the most viewed and it is hard to watch, especially the episode in its entirety. But yeah,
Hmm.
it is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So what do you got planned for the rest of your day?
Well, I am. My friend is coming here to write some jokes in
Give him a shout out. Who's that?
20 minutes. Zach Wiggins, Calgary comedian, amazing guy.
Oh yeah,
Really sort of a little. He's little.
he's a little fella.
Yeah, he's little. He's taller than me, but he's like little in the wide way.
Oh okay, gotcha.
So,
Cool.
so I'm
So
excited to see
I was
that.
I had a question from before that just popped back into my head because I was curious. Because I'm a bit of a car guy. What kind of a car are you driving?
Dude, Honda Civic 2012.
Oh, sick. You like Hondas?
Used, used Honda Civic. Well, it's only the second car I've ever owned in my life. I do fucking love it. I'll probably try to always drive Honda Civic forever. It's God, they're so good.
Oh yeah,
Um, my first car was a Mazda Protege,
those are good
which
too.
was more fun to drive.
Yeah. Did your dad buy you your first car?
No,
No, you bought it
I bought it
from working.
from my
Oh yeah, we went.
McDonald's
We were
one.
asking you that question, and then we never got the answers about it. Like what were the
Oh
jobs you
yes,
worked to? Yeah, McDonald's. You said McDonald's.
McDonald's, skip the dishes, construction for one day. Um,
What kind of construction? Like a laborer?
yeah, labor.
I
Yeah,
worked as a
hot.
roofer for 3 days.
Yeah. Dude, I put on those steel toes and I twisted my ankle once and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this." Uh, I also worked, I was a line cook at a now defunct restaurant chain called Red Robin.
Oh yeah.
Um, and then also I worked overnight at a donair and pizza place in Edmonton,
Yeah.
which rocked.
Cool.
But working overnight sucked, but it was awesome there.
So you got enough money to buy your first car, and then you were ripping around in that Protege, hey?
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Uh, yeah, the Protege was unbelievable. The Honda Civic I bought with Serb money. Thank you, Justin.
Fuck yeah. Can I tell you a quick story about Serb? It's not
Of
long or that
course.
funny, but I had this shitty SUV that I needed to sell. I had used it when I was a courier for a little bit, small period of my life there, and just like didn't bag the shit out of it, but did deliveries for 10 hours a day. Shitty SUV. And
Mm,
I needed to sell it. And then I had these people that came up that had no business buying a car, but they had just gotten two Serb payments. So they had 4K. This thing barely ran. Like I sold it to them. I was like, they were like, can we test drive it? I was like, no, you can either take it or leave it.
wow.
And they bought it without test driving it. And then as they were driving away, they were zooming in front of my house and I could tell they were flooring it and you cannot floor this thing because it's absolute shit. And
Yeah.
the car broke down in front of my house right after they bought it.
Oh my God.
And they came and tried to get their money back. And I was like, sorry. You see on the bill of sale, it says as is, done deal. And but yeah, I was a little scared for a few days that they were going to come break my windows in my house or something. But yeah,
Dude, that is so bold and crazy. That's awesome.
Serb was awesome, man. It was nice to get all that cash, eh?
Telling them you can't test drive it is so crazy. If I bought a car without test driving it, and my dad would, and my grandpa, every man in my entire bloodline would beat the fuck out of me if I did that. That's crazy,
That's awesome. Well, you got good influences in your life then. Did your
dude.
did your did your pops put you any sports growing up? Did you grow up playing any sports or?
Of course, I played hockey.
Oh hell yeah, buddy! There you go. How long did you play?
Yeah, like 10 years, I think.
Oh yeah, so you quit kind of in like the midget area where boys really started getting big and swinging bodies around. And did you make it to
Yeah,
Pee or no? That's 10 years would have brought you all the way up to.
I played till maybe the end of midget, I think, or
Oh yeah,
maybe a year before the end. I don't know.
yeah.
I played until I had to start working, like, and needed money and stuff to do
Oh yeah.
shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I played a lot. I was a big good hockey player. I almost made World Juniors. You know World Juniors, IHF that they do every year at Christmas.
Wow,
And then I played WHL, but just for a short little while. I played midget AAA, and I had a good career. My claim to
what
fame
a life
was,
you've lived.
yeah, my claim to fame was from my city. I had more points in midget AAA than anyone from my city, which is Saskatoon. Um, yeah, man,
That's unbelievable.
I'm a big
So
hockey
you played
player.
on the Saskatoon Blades.
No, I played on the Kamloops Blazers.
Oh my God, what a
Yeah,
city Kamloops is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely like BC. Do you snowboard or ski or anything like that?
I try to ski like if I can once a year. It's a very expensive thing to do, but I
No doubt.
do like it a lot.
Yeah, and it's just getting more. Dude, what the fuck? Like, I get that they don't want to like go out of business, but I remember a lift ticket used to be like $90. You could go to you could go to Sunshine Village or wherever. Nowadays, like I go to Revelstoke. Revelstoke's my place. I'm curious what your favorite mountain is, but I go to Revelstoke and it's like they now want almost $300 for a lift ticket for one day. It's like, how do you? What are you talking about? That's like that means I'm
Yeah,
paying like 40 if I get in 12 runs in my day. Like they're open from 8:30 till 3. If I do 12 runs in a day and literally don't take a break, I'm paying fucking $40 for every time I go down the hill. Like give me a break.
yeah,
What's your favorite
yeah.
mountain
That's
in
crazy. I usually keep it in Alberta. I like to go to Lake Louise, uh, and I like to go to actually Lake Louise is my favorite.
there's a lot of skiable area there. I just find sometimes it gets a little skied out cuz a lot of people go there. And
Yeah,
the front side is a little wind exposed, and you can't get as much sun on there because the way the mountain is facing and stuff. Have you ever heard about Revelstoke, like and how good it is, man? You should go there. It is.
I've heard about it. Yeah, I've never gone. I've never skied like in BC, but I would like to.
It's a bit of a jaunt. Like you have to drive a good 3 hours, 3.5 hours into the mountains, and but they just redid all the highways that are closer to Revelstoke that used to be really scary and dangerous. They just redid them all, so it's like it's easier than ever to get to Revelstoke now, which I kind of hated because I was my plan next for my real estate was I was going to buy a hostel in Revelstoke and like manage a hostel there, and that was going to be my next business plan. I still have my eye on one small hostel there, but the real
That'd
estate
be
there is just
awesome.
skyrocketing because of all these new highways and the word's getting out about how good Revelstoke is. So I might be a little bit too late, but I have an in with
Dude,
this. Sorry, go ahead.
I would love to be a small hostel manager. That sounds amazing.
In a mountain town, wouldn't that be? That's the dream,
Yeah,
eh?
just fucking hanging out behind the front desk. I would make hard boiled eggs for
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
That'd
I'll
be
hire
so
you
awesome.
to manage my hostel when I get her going.
Yes, I would give it all up right now to be a hostel
Yeah, yeah.
manager.
I know the lady will never hear it, so this is what I'll say. I have an in at this. So there's this fast gas. You know how sometimes gas stations have like little hotels on the back of them?
Yeah.
There's this fast gas in Revelstoke where there's this old lady who owns it. She doesn't really do much there. They're part of the building just burnt down, and her daughter has like a crush on me. So like I'm hoping that I it's an in for me
Wow.
to get a good deal on buying this fast gas if I can like keep going there because I go and I stay in this shitty hostel every time I go to Revelstoke. It's called the Old Frontier, and
Okay.
I'm hoping that I can schmooze my way into there and buy this fast gas hotel from these people. If I can do that, that'll be the next step for me in life.
That would be so sick. I hope you do.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Um,
anyway, man, we've done an hour. This has been a great episode. Uh,
yes, thank you for having
yeah,
me.
thanks so much for your time today, dude. I really enjoyed talking to you. is lastly, yeah, you can go find him, guys, on Instagram. Brad is his name. He's a stand-up comedian. You can find him under at IHateBrad, which is a pretty good pretty good handle. Do you have even a YouTube page or anything like that?
Not right now. It's all private. I'm trying to just focus on the one thing.
The art.
It's like it is enough anxiousness to just
Yeah.
do fucking uh Instagram clips. Like for
Yeah.
me,
Totally.
I I get enough freaking out about that. But I'll probably, yeah, it probably is unsustainable to just do one thing. So I'll probably have YouTube again at some point. I'm
Yeah.
gonna record. I'm recording something soon. So
Yes. You said from your Instagram there, you said that you're recording your special or some sort of a special on October 24th, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that, man. That's going to be awesome. You should restart your podcast. Definitely start a new one, maybe. Like, fuck.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah. Call it like, I don't know, something to do with being aloof. Call it like something like that because it would be like very relaxing. You could,
Ooh,
uh,
yes.
you could lull people to
ASMR
sleep.
style, maybe.
You could call it the lullaby with Brad,
That
something
would
like.
be so awesome. I should do that.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, a good name is the key to any podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I do it, I will credit. I will credit you.
Yeah, and I want to be the first guest.
Okay. We can record it in your hostel.
Yeah, sounds good. There's the callback. All right. Well, dude, thanks a lot, man, for coming on the show, and keep making your Instagram clips. I really enjoy them. I'm sure everybody out there enjoys them, and I'm excited to see your growth, dude. I think you're going to do good in stand up as long as you stick to it. And yeah,
Thank
I mean,
you.
you've been doing it longer than me, so there you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Yeah, you bet. That's
Talk to
Canadian
you
talk.